This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Bluebird Merchant Ventures has provided an update on its gold projects in South Korea and the repayment of all outstanding loans. Now, the main point from the announcement this morning is that the temporary mountain use permit that the company were waiting for the Kochang and Gubang mines has unfortunately been delayed a little bit due to more information being requested regarding the environmental impact. Well, joining us today is CEO Colin Patterson. Colin, first of all, welcome to Stockbox, but can I ask you, why was the need to make this announcement? Could it not just be kept, going as it was before, where the market understood you were waiting for these permits? Did you actually have to make this formal announcement today?
Excellent question there, Mark. Some of our advisors were deliberating and debating whether we actually needed to make this because it's a process of getting a permit, which many mining companies do every year. And we just felt that we'd been promising the market, because of our high level of encouragement that we were going to get it quickly, that we needed to say that wasn't going to happen quite as quick as we thought. And to be fair to the market, just to let them know this is the situation, it's been delayed. Originally, we were enthusiastic and we would get it quickly because we did the extraction permits so smoothly and quickly. We thought, wow, what a wonderful country South Korea is. And we assumed, maybe incorrectly, that we'd get the other permits just as quickly. As it turns out, it's the same sort of country as any other country, and we're just going to have to jump through the various hoops and jump over the various hurdles that they set us.
Okay.
It's just means we've got to take it a little bit longer, that's all.
Well, what are your thoughts on the delay, really, and how long it might take, how you're going to meet the requirements that they've asked for, and how it might affect the production timeline here at both Kochang and Gubang?
Well, there's actually two key requirements. The first one was, as you pointed out, the environmental impact and protection thing. And Aidan Bishop and myself went to Korea, and we've just got back, in fact, and went there for a fact-finding mission to find out what are the real issues. When you have lawyers tell you what they think the issues are, you never know 100%. So we went there and we spoke to the people. We spoke to the village people. We spoke to county chairman, the district chairman, and numerous meetings were held to try and get to the bottom of what is really the issues here. And as I said, the key one was people are genuinely scared that mining companies, and they've seen it there themselves in their own country, walk away from mining projects and leave a terrible environmental headache. I get it. I understand that. And even though it wasn't required by law for us to include an insurance policy, we've decided that's probably the best way to overcome that particular issue. And the second key issue was even though the village that is directly in our area has given us passionate support, the district wanted to be expanded to the full district, which unfortunately means there's going to be a bit of politics coming to it now. And how that plays out, I don't know. And that's why I guess we don't know how long the piece of string is at this stage.
Okay. But presumably the company is doing everything it can to work with the authorities to get this over the line as soon as possible.
Oh, absolutely. And you've got to remember that myself and management have put a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort into this. So we are highly incentivized to make this thing happen.
Okay. Well, also as part of the RNS this morning, it was talking about the repayment of all outstanding loans and also stating you'll be debt-free and sufficiently funded for the next 12 months, which is, of course, a very good position to be in. But what's the reasoning behind paying off existing loans, and how does this fit into the context of the wider funding position and future requirements for the company?
Yeah. So it's just common business sense. So there we are sitting with these loans, paying horrible interest rates, which I'm sure everyone in the market would be aware of, and unnecessarily so, because by paying it off, now, we don't have any further interest payments to make for the rest of the period. When the MTUP or the mountain use permits are issued, certainly one of the lenders is super keen for us to take up their facility, which is significantly bigger than the amount that we're paying off. So yeah, do we have enough money to finish off what we said we're going to do? Sure we do. And if it means we have to go back to the lender and get some of that or more of that money back, no problems. We'll do it.
Okay, so you won't have any need necessarily to go to the market anytime soon?
Not to get us through to the point of proof of concept at Kochang, which was always the goal.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Just finally, Colin, there was a line in the RNS, it was very small. Of course, it was about the Batangas gold project, but could you provide a bit more details about the company's partnership here in the Philippines and where that project's at?
So, yeah, as I mentioned about Korea, the politics and how things drag things out there, politics in the Philippines is not much different. And that's the reason why we have a partner, is because the partner has better contacts and ways and means of getting around the politics than we as foreigners do. So we are expecting within the next week or so some reasonably good news to come through in respect of approvals. So it is moving forward, and we have to make some announcement in the near future.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time this morning, Colin Patterson, CEO of Bluebird Merchant Ventures.
Thanks, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.